high from the farmlands of Belgium, right on the edge of Flanders. And this is land that today is planted in corn, but long ago was the very edge of the Western Front where the battle was fought between French and German forces, British forces as well. There's a sign right here that says the Circuit du Promenade, tracing the steps of Winston Churchill, that Sir Winston apparently came here, and I'm going to show you why. Because maybe the greatest story told amidst all the tragedy of World War I is the day of the Christmas Truce in 1914. For one day, the war came to an end. And as the story is told, a British fellow poked his head up above the parapet on Christmas morning. Nobody took a shot at him. In fact, some Germans who were on the other side of no man's land, which was just right around here, hang on, I'll tell you more, they ended up coming out and meeting in the middle. Yep, it's a little country road now. But they exchanged stories and photographs and cigarettes, and I read where one guy actually had some snippers, some scissors, and he asked the German soldier, this British fellow, if he could have a couple of the buttons from his uniform. And the other fellow said yes, so he said, clip, clip, here are a couple of mine as well. Well, for one whole day, the war basically came to an end with a very unofficial truce on Christmas Day. And it is marked and visited probably every day since then with this quiet cross right over here in this cornfield. Take a look. In fact, you can see how it's marked. And people have left memorials of loved ones. Henry Hillier. And there's a marker here that explains more of the story. But the war, so awful, cost so many lives. 880,000 British lives. 1.3 million French lives. Almost 2 million Russian lives. And even though the United States was only in the war for 18 months, 116,000 American troops lost their life too. But for one day, Christmas Day, 1914, there was no fight.